Yo, what's up, people at Pro Talk? As y'all know, the season is about to start underway in a few minutes. Well, it already started on Thursday with the Cowboys and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going at it, with Tampa Bay taking a win, which I figured they would. But I gotta say, I gotta give it to Dallas. I didn't expect them to do as good as they did. And if, to be quite honest, looking at the game, with all the turnovers they forced and the way their offense was moving, there's no reason they should have lost. But, a few missed field goal kicks was the deciding changing of the game. And yeah, so I just want to upload a quick video real quick before all the games start, let y'all know my picks for the week. As y'all know, the Tampa Bay already beat the Cowboys, but on Sunday here today, we got a lot more games going on, so I'm going to just go down the line and let you know who I think is going to win. So starting off, we got the Eagles and the Falcons. I'm going to be honest, I don't really got too much faith in either team. They both didn't look too great last year, and I don't really see too many moves they made for me to put more faith in them this year. But just off the rip, I think I'm going to go with the Eagles. I just feel like the Falcons are more prone to letting the game go out of their hands. And we got Minnesota and Cincinnati. I got Minnesota in this. I think their front seven is going to pretty much dominate the Cincinnati Bengals offense. Plus, I just think the Bengals offense, at least judging from last year, is way too predictable. And yeah, I feel sorry for Joe Burrows. Then we got the Cardinals and Tennessee. Now, I think this is going to be a much better game than the previous two. I think we got two solid teams matching up, but I think I'm going to just go with the Tennessee Titans. I feel like they just a little bit stronger on the offense. I like the additions that they made more so than I like the Cardinals. Next up, we got the Los Angeles Chargers versus the Washington football team. This is another game between two teams last year that weren't able to rack up a lot of wins, but I just feel like the Chargers are a little bit more impressive. Both teams got pretty solid players on defense, top to bottom. Offense is where both are pretty shaky, but I like the Chargers' offense a little bit better. They lost a lot. Their offense not too bad. They lost a lot of games by less than like 6 points. So I can see Justin Herbert and the rest of the offense, putting up enough points to get past Washington in this. Next, we got a divisional matchup, Jacksonville versus Houston, Texas. Jaguars going to get to see the debut of Trevor Lawrence. And Tyrod Taylor is going to be starting the QB today. This is another game, that's kind of hard to call. Plus, it's a divisional game. Both teams aren't really all too good. But if I had to lean towards, I think both QBs actually are going to have a strong performance today just because they both got a lot to prove. This is tough. I'm going to lean towards Jacksonville. Just for the rookie. I'm going to lean towards Jacksonville. I think Trevor Lawrence is going to get his first win. Next up, we got New England and Miami. Miami was a very good team last year in a real tough, top-heavy division. New England is another team that I think is going to reboot this year and resurge the way they used to. They had a lot of guys that didn't play last year due to the COVID protocol. A lot of them came back, plus they made a lot of new additions for this year. Plus, Bill Belichick, his defense always does good against rookie QBs. I know Tua started last year, but he didn't start a full season. He only played 5 or 6 games. I still kind of see him as a rookie QB for the most part. So I got New England taking this one. Next, we got the Denver Broncos versus New York. I got Denver. I just think New York sucks. That's really my only reason. I don't really have too much else to say. Next, we got another good game, in my opinion, between Pittsburgh and Buffalo. That's two teams that were in the playoffs last year. Both teams, solid defense, solid offense. Got the young, up-and-comer superstar quarterback and Josh Allen. And then you got, obviously the Hall of Famer and Big Ben. I think this is going to be a close, tough, drag-out game, but I'm going to roll with Buffalo. I think Buffalo going to take it. Then you got the San Francisco 49ers versus Detroit. Similar, to the Giants. I got the 49ers. I just think Detroit sucks. Seattle and the Colts, that's another good game, man. I feel like Russell Wilson's going to be running for his life all day long. I think that Colts D-line is going to pressure a lot. This is going to be tough, man. It's going to be tough. I think they're playing in Seattle, though. So, Seattle always does pretty good at home. But, man, it's going to be a nasty game, man. It's going to be close. I'm going to roll with Seattle, though. Russell Wilson, hard to pick against him. You got the Jets in Carolina. Man, I mean, the Jets, they got the young QB and Zach Wilson, who I think is going to do good this year. Carolina, I think they got Sam Darnold. So, it's going to be, another two teams that I don't think are all that good. But, we'll see. I'll roll with the Jets, though. I'll just roll with the young QB. Next, we got a playoff rematch between the Browns and Kansas City. And I think Kansas City's O-line is pretty much back to full strength. I think their blockers are pretty much back for the most part. But, it's going to be a close game regardless. I think it's going to be the same way it went last year, pretty tough. But this is going to be my upset of the week. I think Cleveland going to take it in the close one. I think Kansas City going to start out a little slow this year, but I think they're going to pick it up. But, yeah, I got Cleveland. Green Bay, New Orleans. That's another. See, I don't really know what Jameis Winston going to come out and do. I know he's been learning the offense. I know it's his time this year, and I know he's in a much better, I think situation coaching-wise. So, I think he's going to have a good season. Saints defense is always real good. Green Bay defense, they weren't the worst last year. They weren't elite. But Aaron Rodgers was MVP. But they've been pretty disgruntled. I don't know. Aaron Rodgers always got issues. I think I'll say Green Bay in this one. Then we got for the night game, Chicago versus Los Angeles Rams. It's going to be tough for my squad. I ain't going to lie. We're going to go up against the number one defense in the league. Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey, all impact players. But, week one, I can't say the Bears going to lose. So I'm going to just roll my squad, Chicago, picking them. And last but not least, the Monday game. I know it's the Ravens and somebody. Who do the Ravens play tomorrow? The Raiders. Man, it's a tough game to call. The Ravens lost a lot of good key players. They lost Marcus Peters, lost pretty much all their running backs. I think it's going to be hard for them to start out this year. The Raiders, they're a pretty wishy-washy team. They have some good games to get some tough squads, but a lot of times they just fall short. I'm going to roll with the Ravens on this one. I think Lamar going to put them on their back, put the offense on his back. And I still think the defense is going to perform. But it's going to be tough. It's going to be hard to see. So, but yeah, those are my week picks. Week one picks. Let me know who y'all think going to win this week. And yeah, I'm out. Thanks for viewing the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Hit the bell notification so you can always be aware when Pro Talk either dropping a podcast video or these weekly picks. Justin would have dropped his today, but he had a busy day this week. Plus, he's going to be at the Seattle game, so I just want to give y'all a little something for the week, so, for y'all to have and view. But, yeah, thanks for watching, and let's enjoy the games today, and go Bears as always.